Okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna go. Why did I add world edit to this server, bro? I just can't use axes. Wait, before we start this video, before we start the stream, there is one thing I want to do for the server. So this is for moderation purposes only. I would not use this if it's a non-moderation situation. But it's just for funny, for funniness. So instead of, like, I'm bored, so, what? Why is red invisible? Wait, what? This is where I die, isn't it? That is odd. The red, my respawn went invisible when I died, okay. Anyway, because, yeah, guys, by the way, this was I purposely did die, so I was testing a feature, anyways. There's only one reason why. I'm gonna have to Google this, though. This is only for when I need it to moderate somehow. Bro. Ask Google then, ask Google. Bro, ChatGPT is like, so, like, sometimes I think their rules are for the worst, because, like, you cannot, like, you can't even mention stuff like that. I think its rules are a bit too strict sometimes. Why can't I paste? What's else to... That looks like does not work. My lord. Oh well, we're not going to use it. Anyway. But I might add a grace period. Wait, I haven't turned on the whitelist. Turn the whitelist. I only play online, so I'm just gonna sleep. Please see. But why are all the beds invisible? So the main thing we're gonna want to get is copper blocks. So we can trade that in for banners. which you can then trade in. So we can just get copper. Wait, we've already got a furnace. All we need to craft is some doors, which is easier said than done. Oh, why did I have to have welded it on? I'm looking at a lot of different features. There's going to be one really expensive feature, and that's going to be orbitals, because this server mostly is very similar to Unstable SMP. It's really based off Unstable because of the death ban. Now, the RTP feature is not the best, but we're probably going to change that in future. But we get full diamonds, so... We realistically only want one block of copper. To get a ticket, as they're called. They're meant to be called keys, but I've changed that so it's not just like Donut SMP was. I'm trying to make it not be as similar to Donut SMP. That's why I've not added crystals, so there's still not a lot of crystals. I'm mostly wanting to get a mace. Yeah, I'm mostly wanting to get a mace because then we're able to. Then I'm going to be overpowered. Wait, I'm going to do something. We don't even need to go mining that long, to be honest. Bro, why did I have welded it to the server? Could be that for some reason it's a welded it one. I might have an illegal item. The only... I can't get the boost though. Oh wait, no, yes it is because of the ones. Flint and steel. I just can't wait for them. Okay. Let's got some bread. I don't know why I didn't craft any bread. But I don't think my little stuff was down there. What's down there? But I'm probably gonna add voice chat today, later. By the way, guys, it does say there's multiple deaths. That is because the server wasn't always going to be hardcore, so I've changed that recently. 9. Okay. Trash will spawn. Yeah, I forgot I nerfed it. Oh. It's good I nerfed it because that was way too good of a trade. Well, what we're gonna need now is we're probably gonna want to craft a diamond pickaxe. So there wasn't a lot of stuff though, and that's the only thing. What? We can now craft. I don't know what these do, to be honest. These are just random add-ons I added. These are rich items, those. I'm probably going to eventually add a system where it's like one netherite block equals one orbital, because orbital strike cannons will be equal plug-in. I think, yeah, we've got a cave here. This could be a copper mine, but there's more copper up here. It's going to be really inconvenient if I die on screen. Oh wait, there's mobs down here. You think we take mobs? Nah. We need at least 4 iron. Well, that's another 5 diamonds, but we're going to want to get more copper. Oh, it's escape lanes, I'm going. Alright, that's right. It's only wood axes that do weld edit, so choose your stone axe. Yes. Or you can just AFK.
Makes me happy. A lot of people confused about attribute swapping from my last video due to efficiency. So today I'll talk about how it's used in PvP. First of all, it's not the glitch from 100 years ago that let you resolve durability on tools by swapping to another slot at the last second. Attribute swapping has only been around since 2021. They made a chance data driven. I talked about how I used it with efficiency yesterday, but it's actually used with weapons. If you have 2 weapons and switch from weapon 1 to weapon 2,
What's a more copper?
in this interview, Tom Holland just gave away the ending of a brand new day. I think no one remembers that Spider-Man and Pop. Nobody remembers his name. Peter Parker. No, they know Spider-Man. They know Spider-Man. They still know. So, who is the one person who remembers Spider-Man? Drop your guess below. In this interview, Tom Holland just gave away the end. In this interview, Tom Holland just gave.
Okay.
It's actually the funniest thing ever. Everyone ends up getting has a great time until the video goes super viral and becomes brand new. That's when he goes to another update. So that's the lots of person up there. It's one of those nicest settings. Got his brother from the bail now. And once he finally got into the book with all of his stuff, and they just which it really did look like he didn't regardless, this dude is.
Okay, let's head back to spawn, so slash spawn. And then craft another 4 single diamond. It's good I nerfed it. Last time it was way too OP. It would give you like a full set of diamonds at once. So. Wait a minute, that's the wrong subscriber goal. Oh well, I suppose you can just take it off screen, it doesn't really do that much. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've got weapons. Diamond weapons. Now we need more copper. I think I would, wait. I thought for a strap. Yeah. So, what happens is, whenever we're in danger, we just type /RTP as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Sure, there's some couple down here. That must be wrong. Right, yeah, there is. Once we get a mace, we'll literally be unkillable. The only players who can stand in my way is a elytra mace. I'm a spear mace, so I don't elytra mace, but I may actually have to learn elytra mace, to be honest. So oh, that could be good for armor trims. That could be armor trim gold. Literally. We should probably go ahead and get that lapis down there for when we make an enchant table. Enchant table. Over 41. Okay, good. So if you can't RTP it, just use /warp spawn. Jesus. /warp spawn. Okay, let's spawn. Oh, I didn't even smelt it. Oh, I don't know what it is. Okay, let's have another moment of me watching YouTube shorts whilst I wait for you to get armor.
just defeated Sakurada in unstable essence.
I'm not really.
Because in his latest video, Barrett built a new civilization far away from people, all because of a single move. But then Sakurada found out about the civilization and to kill everyone. However, Barrett completely outsmarted Sakurada and destroyed his entire army. And as though sacrificing himself, Barrett also managed to save them. Barrett just defeated.
We might be low-key cooked because Mr. Beast is literally taking revenge on influencers in his new mansion chapter. So if you don't know, he brought in people with previously roasted chickens.
Barrett just defeated Sakurada in unstable essence.
We might be low-key cooked because Mr. Beast is literally taking revenge on influencers in his new mansion chapter. So if you don't know, he brought in people with previously roasted Jimmy and said his challenge was too easy. But here's the you-know reverse. When those same guys tried to quit, Jimmy literally stopped them and played their old videos in front of everyone. That's a diabolical loss of order. And it got even crazier when one contestant quit because he was
Missing his parents.
only for Jimmy to pull another reverse and play his old video too. But what's much worse is that now people are claiming the whole thing was scripted because some of these moments were way too.
I'll be right back. Don't bring up the clip, Jimmy. Don't bring up the clip.
Let me remind you, when you said publicly, giving up $1 billion mansion, is that someone was ready to leave for not good outputs? I know they'll make you. Look how work when you went sleep.
Yeah, right here. Just like that.
Giving up $1 billion mansion for that. Okay, I'll be right back.
Don't bring up the clip, Jimmy. Don't bring up the clip.
Let me remind you, when you said publicly,
Like, why am I watching a Mr. Beast video and the contestant is ready to give up a $1 million prize pool so he can go home and beat his cat named Toast?
I'm saying it. You're right. I'll see you soon.
another one down. Right after that, there was one more person who wanted to leave.
Wait, he don't have where talk about hey, stay in this y'all, and maybe you can stay out there for a bunch of days.
He said 200 days. It's what, being 5? So all my previous videos that you found out the contestant, now that you just utterly failed, you want to apologize?
No.
They keep dropping. Before I close the door, anyone else? Alright, get out of here. It was only day 5. And yet 3 of my previous cases had just been out.
Okay. We have enough for 2 copper blocks. Not a redstone here. I just realised I cannot have this redstone. I forgot. Get rid of it. Well, I haven't used it for everything, so. Once we get full diamonds, we'll get the table. So it's drawn.
But surprisingly, Chase Navy didn't change anything. Maybe it's because they all misfinished. But
Because we have mobs. Take spider though. I've got full diamond for a reason. Well, not almost full diamonds. house I partially destroyed. Maybe it's this house? Yeah. So we can grab the chest plate. And we've done some boots. And now we will hit the die. We need more copper. So we grab that. No idea I actually really need copper. The only thing though is it's probably gonna take ages, like years to get all that. Okay, time for another YouTube short stream scoring session.
Next couple days, there was a big
What are you trying to say? How many books did you get on the basketball court?
It's too many people get out of kitchen too much. If you want them out, they get it.
Jim, when there is also look at how late.
Okay. Oh yes, we have enough for another double diamond. Another one.
This house is beautiful. They're just spraying to shreds. All it's doing is devaluing the mansion. At least competing for it.
Okay. Yeah, let's wait no. Um. Trash or walks. Store. Okay. It's time to get showered in diamonds. So. Tickets. Um. Now we've got all of that. But there's one thing I think we can set up just to make it a bit more fun. A spawn crafting table. So I think, even if you're in an adventure, yeah. Okay, almost full diamond. Oh, I don't know if all the plugins will work because I'm planning on adding bedrock connectivity today, sometime today. But I don't know if bedrock connectivity will eventually be released, but it probably will. I don't know because I low-key need to appeal to a wider range, to a wide audience. So if I get, I'm so happy I got the armor, bro. Okay. Um. Anyway, we should have enough copper now. It's over here. But this is probably going to be the longest AFK for a while. Oh! Oh, whoa. That actually scared me. What the hell? The helly? Okay. Explore. Okay. How did I come back here? Okay. I do need to go in a minute to watch the solar eclipse, but well, yeah. So yeah. We don't have to go right now though. We can continue for a little bit. Here's the part where we just scroll YouTube Shorts until we get here. Until it gets fully smelted. Oh, we've got 2 viewers. That's really cool. But if I could just short is like what is this? I'm on full volume, right? Yeah, no, I think not volume. Huh.
After 9 months. Alexei allegedly married and opened a plot up to episode
next day it can be confirmed in any way. At the moment, the company that is the rights owner and a small fragment from the episode is also made. Judging by the statistics, the video risk is coming close. 24 hours, 82 million views. While even Alexi's works were short at this time, collected 10 million. The fandom walked with the ultimate price for 9 bucks. But in the end, something was working.
And the official tagline, great rules change the game. This all makes sense when I show you the life of them, the battle pass, those of you where your sprites are about to send once more regularly expect. This is MVP, Fruitbar and Mickey know, because more events revealed season 4 will introduce a whole generation of sprites, which means all the ones we have right now are getting involved. You see, they're creating an entire island called the Sprite Garden, and it's when you'll be able to play with them, visit your friends' collections, and show off how much you get right. Season 3 sprites will also continue to be a part of the Sprite collection page, so that being wrong, it just means it can't use them for the origin. No, I know what you're thinking, but every rabbit requires that those sprites can return in the future, so you don't miss out on them for good no long. And this announcement is also come with our first look at 5 upcoming sprites dropping next season, so let's break it down. First up, we have the bullet sprite with more ammunition and ammo boxes on quick. Love this idea a ton, and it was actually designed by a fan named Filipino World. And it's a glimpse of the dumpster dog sprite. It's a bit more correct, designed by Snoopy Princess Moose. I think the name kind of speaks for itself, because it's gonna let you jump in the dumpsters and get a ton of loot. Next up was Honey Sprite by Sam, and it's honestly one of my favorites so far. Of course, exactly what you expect from Honey, and this Sprite really sounds so neat. Get damage, it'll send a swarm of bees out at the end. Sticking with a theme of this side, my favorites, we have the Pond Sprite by Pond Fury, will actually evolve as you level them up. This is such a cool idea, so you can tell what's faster this Sprite or not. Turn them from an egg to a tadpole and a full-blown frog. And with each stage, you can move faster than water. Last, let's start up is the X-ray Sprite. This Sprite's super viral. This is designed by this little guy, Brady. These 5 sprites are worth 40,000 entries for the players, and we're going to see them sprinkled throughout season 4. Now, if you're worried about finding them, we're going to listen to people who rated how rare some of these are, and starting with next season, sprites are going to be easier to find. Instead of dropping all of your life comments, and you can discover sprites in and out of your games. You know the name and feel next season. Something is about to ask the vice president of Epic what he described. Every season, he always takes one word, and it's the people who's but you see this time around, the word is hackers. What do hackers have to do with gaming legends and sprites? Well, it all ties back to the live event that's going to take us into next season. Basically, we said they're trying to stabilize this hero point, and that's exactly what Jenna wants them to do. When they pull it off, it's going to hack into their machine and take control. This is going to cause some kind of chaos that brings video game characters to life, either because they were brought down or you're taken to a video game world and giving things an absolute escape. If you are in a game right now, you can already see the VR playlist is glitching out and showing the machine. That's because the live event where all this will happen is called Unstable, and you'll be able to watch it August 15th, 5 entire days of one season. So, who are we going to be? Crazy because we're just over a week away, and Fortnite's already revealed the intent. Season, and yet we still have as retro as the Mega Man and Pac-Man. These two also showing up in the Battle Pass, and I'm sure we're going to go with version of it with Arctic Legs and Mega Man. You're going to escape with the Mega Man X costume. Now, I have no idea how to pull off entrance. This is also when you're your next
How are you doing difficulty?
I'm stuck on how it's going to work. It's not all super retro, though. There's one major legend that stands out like crazy in this pass, and that's the Joker from Persona 5. This is probably the most anticipated collab of the whole Battle Pass. hype with Sonic, and that's because he's been rumored for years at this point. Now, never as hype as another season of crossover, but I'll get to that soon because I have some great news. If you remember back last year, players eBay got these sponsors made a girl this day, she's grabbing a post contract. That is now coming back. It'll be reward for 2 priority members watching all these for me. And we don't really know what it is just yet, but the teasing opportunities are about to change. Also, to come back in a few days for your free rewards to be paid. One of the most controversial parts of this season was the panel bus extraction. Would either be a lifesaver in advanced match against sweats, or most of the time, a super annoying feature that would ruin your gameplay. And they didn't think about the fact that people are willing to ruin their own game and make sure no one wins, because that's exactly what happened. There are thousands of matches going on right now where nobody's winning, they feel their draw. So naturally, season 4 will lead this rookie anomaly, and we'll probably never see it in our game. I assume the same thing for the actual extraction game, and yes, it is real. Disney and Epic Games are working on this as we speak, and there's a huge chance it gets announced within days, as Disney's convention is bringing a huge announcement on August 14th. Leakers have claimed the extraction mode is going to drop in November, and not that start seeing season 4 of Disney skins as we get closer to it. Now, there is another collab happening that no one's really talking about. Because last month, a fan asked the devs of Hello Neighbor if they were going to collaborate, right? And actually got a response. Not only did they say they would look into it, but even the CEO had Epic Games work with Sonic and make it happen. Drug Source makes it pretty clear that Hello Neighbor will hopefully be a gaming legend in season 4. It's not just Shop Labs in the way either, because some crossovers dropping next season are set to have sprites. And so, just like this season, we get into familiar faces starting in these little guys, and the next one are fixed to be and Arson. It sounds crazy, we just posted this tweet where Epic literally saying the blush of himself, but the mysterious part, we can't read. So expect that to be your collection in season 4. Pride Park chosen a collab this season won't be Sonic or Persona, but instead one that's been in the works for 3 years. Sega strikes again, as sneakers have found files one to a Yakuza crossover. So what will you call this map on?
Okay. Almost fully smelted. Okay, we have 61. This is going to be a lot of diamonds. You may have to eventually nerve this even more, because this is way too easy to get full diamond. We're gonna do some announcements soon. Like, once we get enough players, once we get like 5 current players, or 5 players on us at once, the 5 players who've ever played, that's when we'll. So, that's when you'll. No, well, 5 concurrent players. That's when you'll add some new stuff. Oh, and there's new updates, in fact. I'm already working on new updates, so. Well, I'm working on a concept for a new update. Good job I added spawn crafting tables. Over 6! Holy. That's more than a full set. Now we're gonna head back. Now we're gonna head over here. And I'm gonna craft our diamond spear. That's gonna be our first main weapon. The lung. Okay. The bedrock connectivity is going to be so hype eventually. Okay. Just going to get some obby. We're going to have to get some obby. Oh, I have iron. We need to get iron. We're coming back to this to spawn here though. Let's just be stuff how to. Okay, you have to do it a few times. Sometimes it will say cannot find a safe location to report to. But it teleports you like right next to spawn. So I wouldn't recommend using /RTP yet. We could take some horse. We could get a horse, so that'd be good for mobility. All the items will possibly need. Possibly and family could use. Lava pool. Oh, peak. Yeah. Okay. We're saving this as a waypoint. Lava addition. Wait, I'm turning on the resource pack. That's going to help us a lot sometimes. But if we do spawn again, obviously. Oh wait, I don't think you can see all of this texture pack. Yeah, you can't see all of this texture pack. That makes a lot of sense. So it's not very good for early game. Because you just can't see yours. Which is something for everything, of course. Okay. All we need is just one of these pieces of iron. Here, the pieces. Okay. Okay, all we need is one iron ingot, and we're going to head over to the lava, and you'll get an enchant table. Only a book. Go do.
Sega Art has two other concurrent games. Second note, I think we're all surprised to find out that trash man is showing up. Right, even so, notice because Rocket League is already peaking in the vehicles, which makes sense considering how popular Crash Team Racing is. And we can see what his skin's gonna look like, or maybe it'll be his brain. The most surprising part of all this is how sprites weren't meant to exist. If you're sure of the team, you'll know he's talking a lot about moves, they were Crash, the Empires kept showing how Fortnite were always working on. Well, this whole time, all the block moves were upcoming sprites. So makers have used this info to find out a bunch of secret sprite buildings that are in the files as we speak. And there's some minus sprite coming that can give you a gold rush when you open a container. There's also a big goldfish sprite, which, yes, they can give you a fish to build your chest, but the rumor sounding one is a haunted helper. And he'll slowly reload your guns for you over time. There's so many.
Okay, so right over here. Okay. Minecraft Lava Edition. We're probably gonna make it based off camera though, because yeah. Okay guys, so we do need to go. I do need to go now, but I'll be back after the solar eclipse. So yeah. Let's just get some water before we go, and we can we can make all the lava become orbing. You could use this obviously for another portal, but I don't know. Okay. We're going to be right back now.